All right, good evening, everybody. Welcome into Jammin' Sports here on this Wednesday, where we have a single header for you today. We're just going to have one game, as we're on an hour late today. It's going to be the kickoff of week number 11. It's going to be the Washington Redskins and the Philadelphia Eagles. The Redskins currently lead the NFC East with a 6-4 record. The Philadelphia Eagles are 4-6, 2 games back. The New York Giants are 5-5, right in between those two teams in the standings. And we're now in week 11. We have 6 weeks of the regular season left. And then, of course, we have the playoffs and all that. And the Redskins currently in first place in the NFC East. Right now, they would be the number 3 seed behind the Rams and the Lions if the NFC playoffs started today. Let's take a look at the standings. Misty is 56-54, 2 games over 500. And Misty is taking Philadelphia in this one. Gracie is now 55-56, 1 game under 500. She's taking the Redskins. Evil Dead and Penn and Getty are both taking the Redskins. Evil Dead is 76-56, 20 games over. And Penn and Getty is 3-3 on the season, right at 500. If you're watching on YouTube, please follow, like, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell as we get set to head out to Lincoln Financial Field, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania for this one. Redskins, Eagles, here at Jammin' Sports, kickoff week 11. Welcome into Lincoln Financial Field, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. It's the Redskins and the Eagles. And welcome in to another NFL broadcast here at Jammin' Sports. Great to have you along. Just one game tonight, but we kick off week 11 with the Redskins at 6-4 in first place in the NFC East. Philadelphia 2 games back at 4-6. Eagles will kick off. The Redskins will get the ball first. We're underway live from the city of brotherly love. From the 5-yard line, Young over the 20, 25, 30. And Mark Young still on his feet out to the 38-yard line. 9th-year defensive back out of Rice. I got you, Evil Dead. You and Penn and Getty both had the Redskins. All right. Good deal. Peyton Hicks, the quarterback, in his 9th year out of Tennessee, formerly with New Orleans. I'm going to welcome in a new audience tonight at the tournament that Evil Dead is playing at tonight with Penn and Getty in about 5 minutes. 1st and 10, Redskins. They'll have it at their own 38-yard line. Just underway. Washington at 6-4. Philadelphia at 4-6. On 1st and 10, Hicks in the shotgun. Hicks draws back, throws outside, caught by Marshall. And Mike Marshall out to the 48-yard line. A gain of 10 yards. Mike Marshall, the 6th-year back out of Cal Berkeley, formerly of the Steelers. 10 yards and a Redskin first down. That'll move the chains. All right. That's 20 new people I get to expose Jammin' Sports to. That's great. Thank you, Evil Dead. Evil Dead's either in a sports bar or arcade or something. 1st and 10 from the 48-yard line. Opening drive of the ball game. Redskins on the move. Hicks under center as the Redskins are in the I formation. Hicks hands off to Marshall around the outside, and Mark Marshall down the sideline, and Marshall all the way out to the 26-yard line. A gain of 26 yards down to the Philadelphia 26. And that'll be a Redskin first down. Coming up to make the tackle, Cedric Joseph, the third-year safety out of Furman. And the Redskins opening drive, they're just moving it down the field here. Already deep in Philadelphia territory. First and 10 from the 26. Redskins come out 4 wide. Hicks under center. Hicks hands off to Marshall, and Marshall gets hit for no gain. Let's take a look at the Redskins offense. Up front, Wright, Johnson, Pearson, Lofton, and Young. And then it's Say, Curtis, Marshall, Scott, and Metcalf. It'll be 2nd and 10 for the Redskins at the Eagle 26-yard line. Still the opening drive of the ballgame. A partly cloudy and cool evening here in Philadelphia. 44 degrees at kickoff. Hicks under center for 2nd and 10. Hands off to Curtis this time. And Curtis down to the 18-yard line. David Curtis, the third-year back out of Western Michigan. A gain of 7. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 3. Down to the Philadelphia 18-yard line. .625 and counting here in the first quarter. And the Redskins face a big 3rd and 3 from the Eagle 18-yard line. 4 wide, 3 to the far side. Hicks under center. Hicks looking. Hicks gets taken down back at the 22. A loss of 4 yards. Tackle made by Carlos Green, the rookie out of Virginia Tech. And that'll bring up 4th down. And the Redskins are going to have to settle for a field goal. Zach Harris will come on, the third-year kicker out of Texas A&M. This will be a 39-yard field goal attempt to get the Redskins on the board first. Snap, kick is up. And it's good. Redskins lead it 3-0. 5:44 left to play. Here in the first quarter, live from Lincoln Financial Field, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Week 11, our Thursday night game to kick off the week here at Jammin' Sports, where it's the game that matters. Just go to twitch.tv and look up Jammin' Sports. So the Redskins get a field goal on their opening drive. And now kicking off will be Luke Washburn, the punter, in his second year at Louisiana Monroe. Washburn will kick off. This will be fielded about 4 yards deep by Jordan Mann. He takes a knee in the end zone. Touchback. Mann, the rookie out of Maryland. 1st and 10 Eagles at their own 25. Starting quarterback for Philadelphia, Caden Powell, the 10th-year quarterback out of Kentucky. Philadelphia has it 1st and 10 from their own 25, down 3-0. As we kick off week 11 of our current sim season here at Jammin' Sports. Sim season number 37. Philadelphia comes out. Kickin' Uncle has joined us. Welcome in, Kickin'. Powell on 1st and 10. Throws outside, caught by Alex Bodie down the sideline to the 43-yard line. And that'll be a gain of 18. Alex Bodie, the second-year receiver out of Georgia Southern. First down, Eagles. Kickin' Uncle rooting for the Eagles, just like Misty is. Everybody else has got the Redskins in this one. Washington took the opening kickoff, marched down the field, and got a field goal. This is Philadelphia's opening drive. Redskins want to win to stay in first place in the NFC East. Philadelphia just trying to stay alive in the NFC playoff picture. 4 wide, Powell back. Powell throws deep, caught by Jones across midfield, to the 43-yard line, a gain of 14 yards into Redskin territory. Blake Jones, the 13th year receiver out of Wake Forest. Sean Keller on the tackle, the linebacker, in his third year out of Jacksonville State. But that'll be a Philadelphia first half. .452 and counting. First and 10 Eagles at the Redskin 43-yard line. 4 wide. Powell in the shotgun. Powell to Ciali, and Dante Ciali will lose a yard back to the 4-yard line. Stephon Kilgore on the tackle, the 10th year defensive end out of Auburn, the former Dolphin. Loss of a yard to be 2nd and 11. Kilgore picked up from the Dolphins during the offseason. Eagles have it 2nd and 11 from the Redskin 44-yard line. I think we're in an injury timeout. 4:42 left to play here in the first quarter. Under the lights at the Link is where we are tonight. On 2nd and 11. 3 to the near side. Powell in the shotgun. Powell draws back. Throws near side. Caught by Stackhouse. Jason Stackhouse down to the 26. A gain of 18. And that'll be a Philadelphia first down. Jason Stackhouse, the 7th year receiver out of Colgate. First down, Eagles. Cameron Cole on the tackle, the 13th year safety out of Chattanooga. First and 10, Philadelphia from the Redskin 26-yard line. Eagles will come out 4 wide, 3 to the far side. Powell under center this time.
All right, here we go.
Powell looking. Powell throws near side, caught by Ciali. And Dante Ciali is going to be hit for a 2-yard loss. Coming up to make the tackle, number 26, that's Prince King, the 8th year defensive back out of Texas State, formerly of the Packers. A loss of 2, be 2nd and 12, Philadelphia, at the Redskin 28-yard line. Redskins up 3-0 here in the opening game of Week 11. .350 and counting in the first quarter. 2nd and 12, Philadelphia from the Redskin 28-yard line. Powell under center.
All right, here we go. Green, 30.
Powell hands off to Ciali, and Dante Ciali will lose. Actually, he'll gain a yard. Dante Ciali. Well, let's look at the Eagle offense up front. Chance, Maxwell, Turner, Hudson, and Elliott. And then it's Bodie, Grove, Ciali, Ferguson, and Stackhouse. Dante Ciali, the running back, in his 12th year out of Marshall. 3rd and 11 for the Eagles from the Redskin 27-yard line. Powell in the shotgun.
Here we go now.
Powell draws back. Powell looking, rolls out. Powell is going to take off. No, he gets sacked. Back at the 28, loss of a yard. Stephon Kilgore comes in and makes the sack for the Redskins. And that'll bring up 4th and 12. Well, the Redskins had to settle for a field goal on their opening drive. And it looks like Philadelphia is going to do the same. 2:54 and counting. This will be a 45-yard field goal attempt by Andy Bennett, the 4th year kicker out of Rutgers, from 45 to tie the game up. Snap, kick is up. Line drive kick, and it hits the crossbar. No good. And Philadelphia comes up empty, as Andy Bennett's kick is a little bit short. It hits the crossbar and bounces back. It'll be a turnover on downs. The Redskins will take over with pretty good field position. They'll have it at the Philadelphia 36-yard line, I think. As Peyton Hicks leads the offense back out onto the field, the ninth-year quarterback out of Tennessee. They'll have it at their own 35, 1st and 10 with 2:35 left in the first quarter. Redskins up 3-0. Redskins come out. Peyton Hicks under center on first down.
Let's go. 3-19.
Hicks hands off to Marshall, and Mike Marshall making his way out to the 39-yard line, a gain of 4 yards. Let's take a look at the Eagles' defense. They play a 4-3. Moon, McKenzie, Ginsburg, and Jackson up front. Linebackers, Green, Martin, and Bird. And the secondary, Hicks, Joseph, West, and Grady. A gain of 3 yards for the Redskins on first down. It'll be 2nd and 7 at their own 39-yard line. 2:15 and counting here in the first quarter. Redskins up 3-0. 3 to the far side. Hicks in the shotgun. Hicks looking. Hicks throws deep. And Metcalf comes down with it at the 44. Mark Metcalf. A 17-yard gain for the 4th-year receiver out of LSU. Misty has joined us. Eli Hicks on the tackle, the 12th-year defensive back out of Michigan. And that'll be a Redskin first down. Redskins lead it by a score of 3-0. I can hear myself on our phone back there. 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. In the I formation, Hicks hands off to Marshall around the outside. Mike Marshall makes a move and gets to the 39, a gain of 4 yards. We have an injury timeout. Marshall got shaken up on the play. That gives me time to let you know that tomorrow I might be on, I might not. It depends on what baseball game we're doing tomorrow on the radio. If we do the early game, then I'll be on again tomorrow at 9 o'clock Eastern with the Lions and the Patriots. If I have to do the late game tomorrow on the radio, then I won't be on tomorrow at all. Misty will be on, though. Second and 5 for the Redskins at the Philadelphia 39-yard line with 1:33 left to play here in the first quarter. Redskins up 3-0. And they're marching down the field again. Redskins come out on 2nd and 5. 3 to the near side. Hicks on the shotgun. Hicks looks downfield, throws outside, caught by Virgil Say to the 34. A gain of 5 yards, and that'll be enough for a first down. Virgil Say, the 13th year receiver out of Arizona State. A minute 29 left to play in the first quarter. 1st and 10 for the Redskins at the Eagle 34-yard line. 4 wide. Hicks looking, throws, dumps it off to Norris. And James Norris down to the 31, a gain of 3 yards. Norris, the 8th year receiver out of Ball State. The linebacker on the tackle there, Carlos Green, the rookie out of Virginia Tech. It'll be 2nd and 7 for the Redskins at the Eagle 31-yard line. 1:07 and counting. Here in the first quarter, Redskins lead at 3-0. I do believe the facility in which Evil Dead is at his pinball tournament today is putting me on their big screen. I appreciate that. It'll be 2nd and 7 for the Redskins. 4 wide, 3 to the near side. Hicks, a draw play to Curtis up the middle. And Curtis to the 27, a gain of 4. That's David Curtis. Tackle made by the linebacker, Ty Martin, the 9th year linebacker out of Tennessee. Martin spent 8 years with the Vikings, now in his first season with Philadelphia. 3rd and 3 for the Redskins. Big third down from the Eagle 27 in the I formation. Hicks hands off to Thomas. He gets hit in the backfield. A loss of 2. Clayton Jackson on the tackle, the 6th-year defensive end out of BYU. John Thomas, the rookie back out of Florida, does not get the first down. And the Redskins are going to have to kick another field goal. This will be a 46-yard attempt if they get the playoff before the end of the quarter, and they will not. At the end of one, Redskins up 3-0 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to Lincoln Financial Field, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. We start the second quarter. Redskins lead Philadelphia 3-0. It'll be 4th and 4 for the Redskins at the Eagle 29-yard line. They'll try a 46-yard field goal attempt to go up by 6. Zach Harris, the 3rd-year kicker out of Texas A&M, will come on. Again from 46 yards as we start the second quarter. Snap, it's a fake inside to G. Scott, but that didn't fool Philadelphia at all. They do a shovel pass to the tight end, but Philadelphia gets the stop. Delino West, the 7th-year safety out of Alabama. The Redskins come up empty. It remains a 3-0 ball game, and Philadelphia will take over at their own 30-yard line. Caden Powell, the quarterback. 10th-year quarterback out of Kentucky. First and 10, Philadelphia. 4 wide, 3 to the far side. Powell under center. Powell draws back, throws, dumps it off to Ferguson. Terrence Ferguson, the tight end, down to the 36, a gain of 6. It'll be 2nd and 4. The 3rd-year tight end out of Oregon. Tackle was made by Raymond Ray, the defensive tackle in his 10th year out of Houston. 2nd and 4, Philadelphia at their own 36-yard line, 3 to the far side. Powell in the shotgun. Powell fakes the handoff, looking, throws outside, caught by Jones. And Jones out to the 39. A gain of 3, be 3rd and 1. That's Blake Jones on the catch. In his 13th year out of Wake Forest, the wide receiver. Been around a while. The tackle was made by number 29, Deshaun Moon, the 5th-year safety out of Utah State. 3rd and 1. Eagles have it at their own 39-yard line. Coming up on 7 minutes left in the half. Powell under center. Powell fakes the handoff. They pick it up. The blitz. He throws downfield. It's caught. No, it's dropped. Blake Jones couldn't hold on. He was well covered by Marcus Gates, the 7th-year defensive end or defensive back out of Colgate. It'll be 4th down for the Eagles. They'll have to punt. It's a low-scoring affair. It's been a defensive game. Redskins lead it 3-0. .6:53 left to play here in the first half. Back to punt, Adrian Murphy. And Murphy gets the punt away. And that's going to fall and drift into the end zone. Touchback. And the Redskins will have it at the 20-yard line, 1st and 10. All right, let's find out who they play next week in Week 12. Philadelphia will be at Kansas City next week. And the Redskins will host the New York Giants next week. And depending on what happens here and what the Giants do later this week, that could be a big game. The Giants play at Carolina later this week. 1st and 10 for the Redskins now at their own 20-yard line. Redskins come out in the offset eye. Hicks under center.
All right, here we go. 3 left.
Hicks drops back. Throws downfield. Caught by Morgan, who gets out to the 34-yard line. Again at 14. Nick Morgan, the fullback in his 7th year out of Wake Forest, on the catch. It'll be a Redskin first down out to the 34-yard line. Eli Hicks came up, made the tackle for Philadelphia. Eli Hicks, no relation to Peyton Hicks. Eli Hicks, the 12th year defensive back out of Michigan. First and 10 from the 34-yard line. Redskins come out. Hicks under center.
All right, here we go. Green 39.
Hicks hands off to Curtis around the outside, and Curtis picks up 2 out to the 36-yard line. David Curtis on the carry. Eli Hicks again came up and made the tackle for Philadelphia. It'll be 2nd and 8 from the 36-yard line, as we're down to 6 minutes left in the half. Second and 8 for the Redskins at their own 36. Washington comes out. 4 wide, 3 to the near side. Hicks under center.
Hurry up, here we go. 319.
Hicks hands off to Curtis again, and Curtis making his way, gets the first down, spinning around, breaks away. He could go 64 yards. David Curtis, touchdown, Redskins. He bounced around the line of scrimmage and then finally broke loose. Some poor tackling by Philadelphia. And 64 yards later, David Curtis scores a touchdown. And the Redskins go up 9-0. Some poor tackling by Philadelphia. They had him wrapped up like 2 yards behind the line of scrimmage, and they couldn't get him down. As we watch the replay, he made a couple of nifty moves there. Spun around a couple of times. And now Zach Harris will come on for the point after. Harris for the PAT. Snap, kick is up. And it's good. Redskins lead at 10-0. 5:34 left to play here in the first half. Here at Lincoln Financial Field, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Week 11, our Thursday night game to kick off the week here at Jammin' Sports. When I say the Thursday night game, that's Thursday on the schedule. I know it's Wednesday in real life. But this is the Thursday night game to kick off Week 11. Misty's over there laughing at something. So the Redskins have a 2-score lead now with 5:34 left to play here in the first half. I don't know if I'm on the big screen yet. If I am, hello everybody. Welcome to Jammin' Sports. You can catch us on Twitch. And now Luke Washburn will kick off for the Redskins. This will be fielded at the 7-yard line by Jordan Mann over the 25. And Mann makes his way to the 30-yard line. The rookie out of Maryland, Jordan Mann, on the return. Philadelphia will have it 1st and 10 from their own 30-yard line. 5:28 left to play here in the first half. Caden Powell comes back out to lead the offense. It's been all Redskins so far as they lead 10-0. Eagles come out 1st and 10 from their own 30. 3 to the far side. Powell in the shotgun.
Hurry up, here we go. 3.
Powell hands off to Dante Ciali. And Ciali to the 34-yard line, again at 4 yards. And that'll bring up 2nd and 6. Stephon Kilgore on the tackle for Washington. 5:10 and counting here in the half. It'll be 2nd and 6 from the 34-yard line. Powell under center.
All right, here we go.
Powell hands off to Dante Ciali, who makes his way out to the 36-yard line. A gain of 2 yards. That'll bring up 3rd and 4. The tackle made by Rodney Howell, the 5th-year defensive tackle out of Rhode Island. Jimmy Jam here with you tonight, along with Evil Dead. Misty's here. 3rd and 4 from the 36. Powell back, throws, caught by Cieli, but I don't think he's got the first down. He might. He does. They give him forward progress. Dante Cieli out to the 41-yard line. First down, Philadelphia. That'll move the chains. Cameron Cole on the tackle for Washington. 4:17 and counting. Eagles come out 4 wide. Powell in the shotgun, 1st and 10. Powell hands off to Cieli, and Dante Cieli gets 2 yards out to the 43-yard line. Tackle made by Kevin Bowles, the 12th-year linebacker out of Toledo. A gain of 3 to be 2nd and 7 Eagles at their own 43-yard line. 3:45 and counting. Philadelphia comes out 4 wide, 3 to the far side. Powell in the shotgun. Powell, high snap, hands off to Cieli up the middle. And Dante Cieli crosses midfield to the 48-yard line, a gain of 9. And that'll be an Eagle first down. Meanwhile, the clock is moving. 3:24 and counting here in the first half. Redskins lead it 10-0. On 1st and 10 from the Redskin 48. Powell in the I formation this time.
All right, here we go.
Powell hands off to Gold, and Gold gets back to the line of scrimmage. Steve Gold, the rookie running back out of Temple. He went to college right here in this stadium right here. Temple University, plays at the Link. No gain to be 2nd and 10 for Philadelphia at the Redskin 49-yard line. He was wrapped up by the linebacker Ed Richmond in his 2nd year out of Maryland. 2nd and 10 for the Eagles at the Redskin 49. 4 wide with Powell in the shotgun.
All right, here we go. 3:19. 3:19.
Powell hands off to Grove, and Grove pushes forward to the 46-yard line. That's Christian Grove, the rookie out of Alcorn State. That's going to bring up 3rd and 8. The tackle was made by Sean Keller, the linebacker. We're coming up on the 2-minute warning here in the first half. On 3rd and 8 from the Redskin 46-yard line. Powell takes the snap. Powell looking, throws near side, caught by Whitley, who makes his way down to the 31, a gain of 15. 2-minute warning. Redskins up 10-0 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to Lincoln Financial Field. 2 minutes left in the first half. Redskins lead Philadelphia 10-0. The Redskins at 6-4 and the Eagles at 4-6. Philadelphia just picked up a first down, be 1st and 10 at the Redskin 31-yard line. Eagles trying to make it a one-possession game going into halftime. Eagles come out 4 wide, 3 to the far side. Powell under center.
All right, here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
Powell draws back, throws, dumps it off to Dante Cieli, who turns upfield, and Cieli out to the 21-yard line. A gain of 10, and that'll be another Philadelphia first down. Dante Cieli playing his former team, the Redskins. He spent 11 years with Washington. I do believe that these two teams played earlier in the season. In fact, I'm sure they did. Try to find it. Back in week 5, The Redskins won 26-20 at FedEx Field. 1st and 10. 3 to the far side. Powell in the shotgun. Powell looking. It's a blitz. Throws outside to Ciali. And Dante Ciali down the sideline as he gets out to the 11. Very close to a first down. A gain of 9 to be 2nd and inches at the Redskin 11-yard line. Coming up to make the tackle for Washington, number 32. That's Marcus Gates in his 7th year out of Colgate, the defensive end. 2nd and inches from the Redskin 11-yard line. 4 wide, Powell in the shotgun.
Let's go. Green 39. Green.
Powell looking, throws to the end zone, caught by Jones. Touchdown, Philadelphia. An 11-yard touchdown catch by Blake Jones, the 13th year receiver out of Wake Forest. And Philadelphia gets on the scoreboard, and they make it a one-possession game. 10-6 with the extra point coming. I'm wondering if I'm on the big screen yet. Evil Dead hasn't let me know. Bennett for the PAT. Kick is up, and it's good. The Redskin lead is 10-7. Kick and Uncle likes that. 1:18 left to play in the first half here at Lincoln Financial Field, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Week 11 here at Jammin' Sports, our Thursday night game to kick off the week. If my high school radio game, baseball game, if it's the early game tomorrow, I'll be on tomorrow at 9 Eastern. If it's the late game, I won't be on. The next game on the schedule is Detroit at New England. Hopefully we'll get to that one tomorrow. Adrian Murphy will kick off. From about 4 yards deep, James Norris brings it out over the 20-25, and Norris out to the 29-yard line. The 8th year receiver out of Ball State. 1:14 left in the half. The Redskins still have all 3 of their timeouts. Let's see if they can get another score before halftime. Up by 3, 10-7. Coming up on halftime, 1:14 left on the clock. Washington comes out, 3 to the far side. Hicks in the shotgun, 1st and 10. Hicks hands off to Curtis, and Curtis picks up a yard to the 30-yard line. David Curtis. The tackle made by number 91, Lawrence Moon, as the Redskins take a timeout. Jammin' Sports on your 32-inch Fire TV. Great to be there, Kick and Uncle. As the Redskins take a timeout with 1:01 left here in the half. They'll have it 2nd and 9 from their own 30-yard line. Misty's here. She's watching her phone. She was watching me on her phone. I don't think she's watching me anymore. It'll be 2nd and 9 for the Redskins. They come out 4 wide. Hicks in the shotgun.
Here we go now. Green 39.
Single back. Hicks looking. Hicks still looking. In trouble now. Throws outside to Virgil Say. Makes a move. And Say to the 38-yard line. And that'll be a gain of 8. It's going to bring up 3rd and 1 as the Redskins take a timeout with 54 seconds left. They have 1 timeout remaining here in the first half. 3rd and 1 from the 38-yard line. The cat meowing behind me. Long timeout. 3rd and 1 for the Redskins now. Their own 38. 2 backs in the backfield. Hicks between them in the shotgun. Hicks looking. Throws outside. Caught by Thomas. Thomas out to the 40, a gain of 2 yards. John Thomas, the running back, on the tackle, on the catch. The tackle was by Ty Martin, the linebacker. And that'll be a first down for the Redskins. The clock is moving. 37 seconds left. The Redskins do have 1 timeout left. They're not using it yet, as Martin came over and made the tackle. As we're coming up on 30 seconds left. First and 10 from the 40. Hicks in the shotgun, 4 wide. Hicks looking. Hicks throws near side, caught by Mark Metcalf, out to the 47, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd and 3, and the Redskins take their final timeout of the half with 17 seconds left. It'll be 2nd and 3 from their own 47-yard line. Washington leads at 10-7. Philadelphia will get the second half kickoff. On 2nd and 3. Washington comes out in the I formation. Hicks under center. Hicks hands off to Curtis around the outside, and Curtis gets slung down for no gain. Lawrence Moon came over and made the tackle, the 10th-year defensive end out of Navy. That'll bring up 3rd and 3, but that's going to do it for the first half. Halftime score, the Redskins 10, the Eagles 7, here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to Lincoln Financial Field, Week 11, our Thursday night game to kick off the week. The Redskins lead the Eagles by a score of 10-7. The Redskins at 6-4 in first place in the NFC East. The Eagles are 2 games back. The Giants are at 5-5, 1 game up on the Eagles, 1 game back of the Redskins. Philadelphia will get the second half kickoff down by 3, as Luke Washburn will kick off for Washington. This will be fielded about 2 yards deep. Jordan Mann over the 10, 15, 20, 25. Jordan Mann, he's going to go coast to coast. 100 yards, touchdown. Philadelphia, Jordan Mann, a 100-yard kickoff return touchdown to start the second half. The rookie out of Maryland going coast to coast. Kicking Uncle likes that. And Philadelphia takes the lead on the opening play of the second half. A 100-yard kickoff return touchdown. And just like that, the Eagles take the lead, 13-10. That's why they got him. And now Andy Bennett for the point after. Kick is up, and it's good. And the Eagles lead it 14-10, 7:50 left in the third quarter here at Lincoln Financial Field, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Our Week 11 Thursday night game here at Jammin' Sports. For those that don't know, here at Jammin' Sports, I'm very old school. You can tell by the uniforms. Hey, old school is a good thing. Not everything's new is good. New does not always equal good. And oftentimes, less is more. The kickoff by Andy Bennett. This will be fielded at the 4-yard line. Norris over the 20, 25. James Norris brings it out to the 26-yard line. And now the Redskins find themselves behind for the first time in this game. The Redskins got out to a 10-0 lead, but 14 unanswered Eagle points, and Philadelphia goes up 14-10. 7:45 left to play. We're in the third quarter. This one's going back and forth. You like the close games. 1st and 10 Redskins. Everybody in tight. Hicks under center. Hicks hands off to Marshall around the outside. And Mike Marshall to the 28-yard line. A gain of 2. Be 2nd and 8. As Ty Martin came up, made the tackle. The linebacker. 7.5 minutes left to play in the third. 2nd and 8 for the Redskins at their own 28-yard line. 4 receivers wide. Hicks under center. Hicks, 3-step drop, and he's going to be dropped at the 24-yard line. Ryan Ginsberg on the tackle, the 10th-year defensive tackle out of Central Washington. A loss of 4 yards. That's going to bring up 3rd and 12 for the Eagles. On 3rd down, 4 wide. Hicks in the shotgun. Hicks looking, throws deep. He's got a man. Virgil Say couldn't hold on. He took a shot from Delino West, who broke up the pass. 7th-year safety out of Alabama. And that'll bring up 4th down, and the Redskins will kick it away. Luke Washburn back to punt. Gets the punt away. And this will be fielded at the 15-yard line by Jordan Mann, who brings it out to the 21-yard line, a gain of 3. A 3-yard return. 1st and 10 Philadelphia. As Caden Powell will come back out. Pretty impressive numbers, 11 of 12 so far. 6:35 left to play here in the third quarter. Eagles up 14-10, and they have the ball. Philadelphia can make it a 2-score game with a touchdown. First and 10 from their own 21. Caden Powell, the quarterback, under center. Powell to Ciali, and Dante Ciali up the middle, and Ciali out to the 30-yard line. A gain of 9, and that'll bring up 2nd and 1. Tackle made by Stephon Kilgore. It'll be 2nd and 1 for the Eagles at their own 30-yard line. Eagles lead it 14-10 in the third quarter. Philadelphia comes out, everybody in tight in the I formation. Powell under center. Powell fakes the handoff. It's a blitz, and they get him, and it's a fumble. And the Redskins recover the loose football. Rodney Howell recovers the football. Who made the hit? Who forced it loose? It was Brian Trickett, the 7th-year defensive end out of Ole Miss, who knocked the ball loose. And the Redskins get it back. And now Washington's going to have great field position inside Philadelphia territory. First and 10 from the Eagle 19. A chance for the Redskins now to retake the lead with 6:01 left in the third. Redskins come out, 4 wide. Hicks in the gun on 1st and 10. Hicks hands off to Marshall, and Mike Marshall weaving his way down to the 10-yard line, a gain of 9. And that'll bring up 2nd and 1. Delino West came up, made the tackle for Philadelphia. 5:48 and counting here in the third quarter. Redskins trying to retake the lead. The Redskins at 6-4, the Eagles at 4-6. 2nd and 1, Redskins at the Philadelphia 10. We have Hicks under center, everybody in tight. Ciali, or Virgil Say, in motion. Hicks looking, throws, wide open. Rusty Burton, touchdown, Redskins. A 10-yard touchdown catch by Rusty Burton, the 9th-year tight end out of Tennessee. And the Redskins retake the lead, 16-14, with the extra point coming. I mean, Burton broke open. I mean, he was wide open. And now Zach Harris for the point after. Harris for the point after to put the Redskins up by 3. Snap, kick is up, and it's good. Washington 17, Philadelphia 14, with 5:27 left here in the third quarter. Lincoln Financial Field, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Week 11, our Sunday night game here at Jammin' Sports. Once again, next week, the Redskins will host the Giants, and Philadelphia next week will be at the Chiefs. There's the kickoff. It'll be fielded by Jones, a yard deep over the 15-20. And Blake Jones brings it out to the 26-yard line. 5:21 left to play here in the third quarter. Redskins have retaken the lead, up by 3, 17-14. $5:21 left to play here in the third. Let's see if Philadelphia can come back and retake the lead. First and 10 from their own 26. 3 to the near side. Hicks under center. Hicks, play action. Hicks throws it deep. And Terrence Ferguson holds on at the 46-yard line. 28 yards to Terrence Ferguson, the tight end. And that'll be a Philadelphia first down into Redskin territory. Making the tackle, Mark Young, the defensive back. Young in his 9th year out of Rice. First and 10 Eagles at the Redskin 46-yard line. Powell under center. Powell fakes the handoff, rolls out, throws deep, and wide open, missed him. He had a receiver wide open, Alex Bodie. That would have been 6. But he overthrows him, incomplete. It'll be 2nd and 10. There was a missed opportunity for Philadelphia. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the Redskin 46-yard line. Powell under center on 2nd down. Powell hands off to Ciali, and Dante Ciali 2 yards to the 44-yard line. Robert Andrews on the tackle, the linebacker, in his 4th year out of Wake Forest. It'll be 3rd and 8 from the 44-yard line. Eagles come out, 3 to the near side. Powell in the shotgun. Big 3rd down right here. Powell fakes the handoff, throws deep, caught by Alex Bodie inside the 15 to the 11-yard line. A gain of 33 yards to Alex Bodie. First down Eagles at the Redskin 11. Finally making the tackle, number 26, Prince King, the defensive back. Four minutes left to play here in the third quarter. 1st and 10 Eagles at the Redskin 11. Eagles come out 4 wide, 3 to the near side. Powell under center. Powell looking, throws, and incomplete. He kind of short hopped that one. That'll stop the clock with 3:45 left in the third quarter. 2nd and 10 for the Eagles at the Redskin 11-yard line. Philadelphia trying to retake the lead. They're in field goal range. 4 wide, 3 to the far side. Powell in the shotgun. Powell to Ciali, and Dante Ciali to the 6. A gain of 5, and that'll bring up 3rd and 5. Robert Andrews, the linebacker, on the tackle. And now the Eagles face a big 3rd and 5 at the Redskins 6. Eagles come out 4 wide, single back. Powell in the shotgun. As Powell looks, he's got all day, throws, caught by Ferguson, and he crosses the goal line. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Terrence Ferguson, a 6-yard touchdown catch. And the Eagles retake the lead, 20-17, with 3:12 left to play here in the third quarter. And now the extra point by Andy Bennett. Snap, kick is up, and it's good. Eagles are up by 4 with 3:12 left to play here in the third quarter. Here at the Lincoln Financial Field, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Our Thursday night game, our Week 12 or Week 11 Thursday night game to kick off the week. Eagles will kick off. Andy Bennett will kick. Actually, it looks like Adrian Murphy will kick off this time, the punter. Still a lot of football left. 3:12 left here in the third. So Murphy will kick off. From the 4-yard line, Mark Young over the 15, 20, 25, and Young brings it out to the 30-yard line. First down, Redskins, trailing by 4, 21-17. .309 left to play here in the third. Redskins will start from their own 30-yard line. Four wide for the Redskins, but in tight. Hicks under center. Burton in motion. They hand off to Marshall, and Mike Marshall to the 31, just a yard. And that'll bring up 2nd and 9. Lawrence Moon on the tackle. Under 3 minutes left now in the third quarter. Eagles up 21-17. Redskins come out 4 wide. Peyton Hicks, the quarterback, in the shotgun. Hicks looks. Hicks throws outside, caught by Marshall, who gets to the 30, a gain of a yard, if that much. It'll be 3rd and 10. Coming up to make the tackle, Derwin Grady, the 4th-year defensive back out of Cal Berkeley. Grady, formerly with the Raiders. .223 and counting. 3rd and 10 for the Redskins now at their own 30-yard line. They face a big third down by 4. Hicks in the shotgun. Hicks looks, Hicks throws near side, incomplete. And that'll bring up 4th down. And the Redskins will have to punt. Evil Dead is back. Am I on the big screen now, Evil Dead? It'll be 4th down. Luke Washburn back to punt for Washington. Washburn gets the punt away. From the 19, Jordan Mann brings it back. And they're going to tack on a face mask. That's too bad. Oh well.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
All it would take is an HDMI cord out of a laptop into the TV. Kept crashing. 1st and 10. Eagles take over up by 4. They'll have it at their own 38-yard line with 1:59 left to play here in the 3rd quarter. Eagles come out on 1st down. In the I formation, single back. Powell under center. Powell to Ciali around the outside. And Dante Ciali to the 40-yard line, a gain of 2 yards. It'll be 2nd and 8. Stephon Kilgore on the tackle. Well, maybe another time. 2nd and 8 for Philadelphia from the 40-yard line. Powell under center.
Here we go now. Green.
Powell hands off to Ciali. And Dante Ciali picks up a yard to the 41-yard line. If that much. Raymond Ray on the tackle to bring up 3rd and 8 for Philadelphia. Redskins trying to get a stop. Eagles lead at 21-17. Eagles come out. Caden Powell, the quarterback, in the shotgun.
Here we go now.
Powell draws back, throws, and Jones can't hold on. Great defensive play by Marcus Gates to deflect that pass away. It'll be 4th down. And the Eagles are going to have to punt. A minute 1 remaining here in the 3rd quarter. Adrian Murphy back to punt for the Eagles. Gets the punt away. It'll be fielded at about the 8-yard line or 13-yard line by Mark Young, who brings it out to the 28. Redskins down by 4 will take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line with 52 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. Let's see if the Redskins can retake the lead on this drive. First and 10, Washington from their own 28. Redskins come out. 4 receivers set wide, single back. Hicks in the shotgun, 1st and 10. Hicks hands off to Marshall, and Mike Marshall to the 33-yard line, a gain of 5, and that'll bring up 2nd and 5. The tackle made by the linebacker, Bo Taylor, the rookie out of Florida State. We're down to 35 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. Eagles up by 4. Redskins come out, 4 wide, 3 to the near side. Hicks in the shotgun.
All right, here we go.
Hicks to Marshall, and Marshall picks up a yard to the 34-yard line. And that'll bring up 3rd and 3. Will they get the play off in time before the end of the quarter here? 3rd and 3, Redskins from their own 34-yard line. And that's the end of the 3rd quarter. Eagles up 21-17 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to Lincoln Financial Field, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. We go to the 4th and final quarter. Eagles lead the Redskins 21-17. Just one game tonight. We were on an hour late tonight. We're kicking off week 12 of our current sim season. 3rd and 3 from the 34-yard line. Redskins come out 4 wide, 3 to the near side. Hicks in the shotgun. Hicks looks downfield, steps up, throws deep. Caught by Norris. And James Norris to the 47-yard line. A 19-yard gain across midfield into Eagle territory. First down, Redskins. Jimmy Jam with Evil Dead. Misty's here on this Wednesday night. He's in and out playing pinball. 1st and 10 from the 47-yard line. Redskins come out 4 wide, 3 to the near side. Hicks in the shotgun. Hicks, play action, throws, and G. Scott, the tight end, gets the first down out to the 47. No, he dropped it. Incomplete. The 3rd-year tight end out of Ohio State couldn't hold on. And that'll bring up 2nd and 10 for the Redskins at the Eagle 47-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. Hicks in the shotgun, single back. Hicks looks. Hicks rolls out, throws near side, and it's knocked down, incomplete. Cedric Joseph knocked it down. The 3rd-year safety out of Furman. They were looking for Mike Marshall out of the backfield, incomplete. .7:22 left to play. 3rd and 10 from the 47-yard line. Redskins come out 5 wide, 3 to the near side. Hicks in the shotgun, 3rd and 10. Hicks drops back, throws deep, caught by Marshall, out of bounds at the 36-yard line. A gain of 11 to Mike Marshall, and that'll be a Redskin first down. In his 6th year out of Cal Berkeley. Clock is moving. We're coming up on 7 minutes left. 1st and 10 for the Redskins. Hicks in the gun. Hicks looking. Hicks throws, and it's incomplete. That was broken up by Stewart down the sideline. Silas Stewart, the rookie out of USC, the defensive back. The intended receiver was James Norris, but Silas Stewart knocks it down. It'll be 2nd and 10 for the Redskins at the Philadelphia 36-yard line. 6:49 left to play in regulation. Redskins come out. Everybody in tight. Single back. Hicks under center. Hicks looking. Hicks throws. Caught by Curtis. Oh, they had a tackle eligible play. Tommy Kors couldn't hold on. And that'll bring up 3rd down. So the Redskins had a tackle eligible, but Kors couldn't hold on. It'll be 3rd and 10 for the Redskins at the Eagle 36. Big 3rd down right here. Redskins down by 4. 4 wide. Hicks in the shotgun. Hicks draws back. Hicks in trouble now. Rolls out, and Hicks gets taken down at the 44-yard line. A gain of 8. Make it a gain of 9. Lawrence Moon on the tackle. It'll be 4th and 19. The Redskins will have to punt. That puts Washington out of field goal range. It's a 4-point Philadelphia lead here in the 4th quarter. Eagles lead it 21-17 with 6:25 and counting. And the Redskins face a 4th and 19. They'll punt. Luke Washburn back to punt. Gets the punt away. Aiming for the sideline. It goes out of bounds at the 5. A nice punt by Washburn in his second year at Louisiana Monroe. And now the Eagles will start deep in their own end at their own 5, leading by 4, 21-17. Redskins could really use a turnover right about now. 1st and 10 from the 5 with 6:16 left. Philadelphia will take over. Eagles come out 4 wide, 3 to the near side. Powell under center. Powell from his end zone throws. Caught by Blake Jones out to the 16. A gain of 11. Gets the Eagles some breathing room and a first down out to the 16-yard line. Blake Jones has caught several key passes here tonight. Under 6 minutes to play. Eagles up 21-17. Eagles come out. 4 receivers set wide. Powell under center. Powell looking. Powell still looking. Throws outside. Incomplete. His receiver, Jackson Clark, was out of bounds. That'll stop the clock with 5:44 left. 2nd and 10 for the Eagles at their own 16. On 2nd and 10, 5 wide. Powell in the shotgun. Powell looks. Powell throws deep down the sideline, and it's broken up. Incomplete. They were looking for Jason Stackhouse, and Mark Young, the defensive back, breaks up the pass, and that'll bring up 3rd and 10, Eagles at their own 16-yard line. This will be a big 3rd down coming up for both teams. 5:38 left to play. 3rd and 10, Philadelphia from their own 16-yard line. Eagles come out 4 wide, 3 to the far side. Powell in the shotgun. Powell draws back. Powell looking, throws. Caught by Blake Jones, who turns upfield and gets out to the 40-yard line. A 24-yard gain by Blake Jones, and that'll be a Philadelphia first down. As the clock is moving, 5:17 and counting. We're down to 5 minutes and 10 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. 1st and 10 Eagles at their own 40. Redskins trying to get the ball back. Powell fakes the handoff, rolls out, throws back across, caught by Ferguson, and Terrence Ferguson all the way down to the 27-yard line. And that'll be a Philadelphia first down. Philadelphia, they can make it a 2-possession game with a touchdown. Clock is moving. 4:41 and counting. 1st and 10 Eagles at the Redskin 27-yard line. Caden Powell under center. Powell fakes the handoff. It's a blitz, and he gets sacked back at the 27-yard line. Actually, they said he threw a pass, incomplete. He managed to get the ball off. That'll stop the clock. 4:29 left. It'll be 2nd and 10. They're saying he did attempt to pass. 2nd and 10. 4 wide for Philadelphia. Powell in the shotgun.
All right, here we go.
Draw play to Ciali. And Dante Ciali all the way down to the 10-yard line. A 17-yard run by Dante Ciali. It'll be 1st and goal Eagles at the Redskin 10-yard line. Prince King came up, made the tackle. 4:12 and counting. We're coming up on the 4-minute mark. 1st and goal Eagles. Powell under center.
Hurry up, here we go. Green, 39.
Drops back, throws, and it's very nearly picked off. Broken up by the linebacker, Ed Richmond, in his 2nd year out of Maryland. Incomplete pass. 2nd and goal for the Eagles at the Redskin 10. 3:57 left. Eagles come out 4 wide. Powell in the shotgun. 2nd and goal.
Blue 90.
Powell drops back. Powell looking, throws. Caught by Jones. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Blake Jones, a 10-yard touchdown catch. And Philadelphia has made it a 2-possession game as they go up 27-17 with 3:52 left and the extra point on the way. Kicking Uncle's got to like that. And now the extra point by Andy Bennett. The kick is up, and it's good. Eagles lead it by 11, 28-17, with 3:52 remaining. Lincoln Financial Field, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Week 11, as we kick off Week 11 here at Jammin' Sports. Kicking Uncle says, "Fly, Eagles, fly." Well, the Redskins have to score twice now in 3:52. It can happen. And now the kickoff by Adrian Murphy. About 4 yards deep. James Norris takes a knee. Touchback. 1st and 10 Redskins at their own 25. 3:52 left. Peyton Hicks, the 9th-year quarterback out of Tennessee, comes back out. Redskins down by 11. First and 10 from their own 25. Redskins come out 4 wide, 3 to the far side. Hicks in the shotgun.
All right, here we go.
Hicks looking. Hicks throws, caught by G. Scott, who makes his way out to the 31-yard line, a gain of 6. And that'll be a Redskin first. No, it won't be. It'll be 2nd and 4 at the 31-yard line. Got ahead of myself. I was going to give him the first down already. Three and a half minutes left. 2nd and 4 for the Redskins at their own 31. 5 wide, empty backfield. Hicks in the shotgun. Hicks looking. Hicks throws, and he threw it at the ground at the feet of number 80. That's Virgil Say. Incomplete. And that'll bring up 3rd and 4 for the Redskins at their own 31-yard line. Four receivers set wide. Empty backfield, 5 wide. Hicks on 3rd down. Hicks throws deep and caught by Norris across midfield. And James Norris down to the 37-yard line. It's a 42-yard gain. Correction, a 32-yard gain. And a first down for the Redskins in Eagle territory. Finally making the tackle, Eli Hicks, 12th year defensive back out of Michigan. Coming up on 3 minutes left to play. Redskins down by 11. They have it 1st and 10 at the Eagle 37-yard line. 4 wide, 3 to the far side. Hicks in the shotgun.
Here we go now. Blue landed.
Hicks drops back, sets up a screen, and it's incomplete. They were looking to set up a screen to Mike Marshall. He couldn't hold on. And very nearly getting the pick was Bo Taylor, the linebacker. 2nd and 10, Washington from their own 37. 2:47 left. Redskins come out in the eye, or in the shotgun actually. Hicks looking. Hicks throws, and Curtis making the catch at the 31, a gain of 6. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 4 as Lawrence Moon comes up and makes the tackle. Clock continues to move, 2:25 and counting. Coming up on the 2-minute warning. 3rd and 4, Redskins at the Eagle 31. Hicks in the shotgun, Marshall in motion. Hicks drops back, throws down the middle, and it's dropped, incomplete. That was broken up by G. Scott, the tight end. Ty Martin, I think, helped break up the pass. It'll be 4th down. That'll stop the clock with 2:11 left. 4th and 4 from the 31-yard line. Redskins kind of have to go for it here. It'll be 4th and 4 from the Philadelphia 31-yard line. They're going to go ahead and kick the field goal. This will be from 48 yards to make it an 8-point game. Snap, kick is up. And it's good. And the Redskins have made it a one-possession game. Eagles lead at 28-20 with 2:07 left. Here at Lincoln Financial Field, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Week 11, our Thursday night game to kick off the week here at Jammin' Sports. Luke Washburn will kick off for the Redskins. Now it's up for the Redskin defense to get a stop. Eagles offense needs to put together a long drive, eat up time. There's the kickoff by Washburn. From the 7-yard line, Jordan Mann over the 20, 25, and Mann brings it out to the 34-yard line. Eagles up by 8, and now they'll take over 1st and 10. Dante Ciali in the backfield. We're coming up on the 2-minute warning. First and 10 from the 34-yard line. Eagles come out. Powell in the shotgun. Powell hands off to Dante Ciali, who gets 2 yards. 2 minutes left to play. Eagles lead at 28-20 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Lincoln Financial Field. 2 minutes left in regulation. Eagles lead the Redskins 28-20. It'll be 2nd and 8 for the Eagles at their own 36-yard line. Redskins are going to start taking their timeouts now. Eagles come out in the eye as Powell hands off to Ciali, and Ciali picks up a yard. Redskins take a timeout. They have 2 left. 1:56 left to play. Tomorrow night, if we're on at 9 Eastern, it'll be the Lions and the Patriots. I'll keep you updated. 3rd and 7. Eagles trying to hang on here. Redskins trying to force a punt. On third down, Philadelphia comes out. 4 receivers set wide. Powell under center. 3rd and 7. Powell hands off to Ciali. And Dante Ciali to the 41-yard line. A gain of 4. He does not have the first down. Redskins take a timeout. They have 1 timeout left. 1:52 on the clock. They have forced a Philadelphia punt. And the Redskins are going to have one more shot to try to tie this game up. Adrian Murphy will come on to punt for Philadelphia. Eagles lead at 28-20. Peyton Hicks warming up on the sideline. Adrian Murphy back to punt. Gets the punt away. And this will be nice punt. It'll be downed at the 2-yard line. Murphy, the 8th-year punter out of the University of Washington, just nails a beautiful punt. The Redskins will take over the 2-yard line, trailing by 8, 28-20. Peyton Hicks comes back out to lead the offense. Washington only has 1 timeout left. First and 10 from the 2 for the Eagles. Or for the Redskins, I'm sorry. Redskins come out in the I. Hicks under center. Hicks hands off to Marshall. And Mike Marshall gets back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. No gain. Maybe half a yard. Be 2nd and 11 back at the 2. Hicks in the shotgun from his end zone. Hicks drops back. Hicks looking. Throws deep. Incomplete. And that'll bring up 3rd and 11 for the Redskins at their own 2-yard line with 1:27 left. They were looking for Virgil Say on that one. And it'll be 3rd down. On 3rd and 11. Hicks in the shotgun. Hicks looks. Hicks fires. Caught by Virgil Say out to the 11. He may be short of the marker. He is. A gain of 10. It'll be 4th and 1. Redskins have to go for it. 3 to the far side. Hicks in the gun. Hicks drops back. Throws deep and is picked off by Philadelphia. Cedric Joseph at the 25. And Joseph will bring it all the way back to the 3-yard line. And that should end the game. Cedric Joseph picks it off and brings it back to the 3-yard line. And it looks like Philadelphia is going to hang on and win this game, as the Redskins only have 1 timeout left. Eagles are going to win. That's right, Kicking Uncle. Eagles lead it 28-20 at the moment, and they have the football following the pick into Redskin territory. In fact, he brought it all the way back to the 3-yard line. 1st and goal, Eagles. Eagles can make this a 2-possession game. 2nd and goal from the 3-yard line, or 1st and goal. They come out in the victory formation. Powell takes a knee. Washington will take their final timeout. And now Philadelphia, 2 more snaps, and they can just run out the clock. An upset win for Philadelphia here tonight. Redskins took their final timeout. 1:03 left. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 4-yard line. on 2nd and goal in the victory formation. Powell takes another knee. One more snap and we're done. Redskins will drop to 6-5, and the Eagles will go to 5-6. And they take a knee one more time. And that'll do it. Time will run out. They don't have to snap it again. And Philadelphia will go to 5-6. The Redskins will drop to 6-5. Will they get the field goal attempt off in time? They do not. Your final score, Eagles win it. Your final score, Philadelphia 28, Redskins 20. Thanks for watching here at Jammin' Sports.